Hooked up real good. We got the cover plate on, and of course that drywall will mount here, and that'll be flush the plate to the drywall, and it'll give a nice finished appearance, and you know, it'll be a really it's a good job, and I think that's going to be good. All we got to do now, I just got to get a 3-plug male, go turn in some of this stuff that I bought today. And yeah, get the right one there, and we should be good to go. I'm going to go outside now and flip the power back on, and then we're going to test to make sure we're hot there. Main first, sub panel, throw that on there. Should all be on and energized. So we got our circuit tester here. Pop that in. It's 80 amp rated 250 volt. Let's pop her in here, and you can see that we're plenty hot in there, and we should be good to go. And of course, with most connections where you're bringing hot and neutral into like an outlet like that, typically you'll see the black, which is hot, goes in on the right side, and the red or the white, which is neutral, feeds in on the left side there. So I follow that methodology, although it's not particularly marked as to what's what. You know, I have to certainly follow that when I hook up here. I'll have to remember that the white neutral is to the left on the red neutral up here, and the black hot is to the right, and everything polarity will be correct. Okay, so having done that, now get the circuit tester out of the way. It's time to get up on the get the ladder out and get up on the ceiling and get some junction boxes put up here so we can get that code compliant too. The day rolls on. Out again and up on the ceiling. We got the ladder out. And what I'm going to do, I can't have the place be without light, you know, waiting on when and if the building inspector Dick comes. So what I'm going to do is, on this run that's coming over and powering the lights on this side, I'm going to terminate this here. I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to put that through to the junction box with the cable clamp, and then I'm going to just hook up on the outside of the junction box in the front. I'm just going to use some wire nuts to connect that inside. Then when the inspector Dick comes, I can quickly just disconnect this and take it down. Put the wire nuts on the end of the hot, the neutral, and the ground, and put them inside the junction box and leave them inside of there. So the inspector Dick shouldn't have any problem with that. Then later, after he's gone, I can then make my runs for the can lights that I want to put in the ceiling here. So yeah, kind of clever. It should do the job to get us over inspection and all I care about. So let's get on with the show. It probably wasn't real clear when I explained it before, but now that you'll be able to see it on the ceiling here, it'll probably be a lot clearer. You know, I have the feed coming from the circuit breaker box, and actually it's coming through the light switch here. I have a light switch on the left side and one on the right side that controls the respective lights on the ceiling. So coming out of that light switch, we hit this junction box here. Now, you know, I can't just have a run over to a light like that barn light, because they don't like to see connections and stuff that aren't within junction boxes. So I put a junction box up here. So when the inspector guy comes, boom, I take this off real quick. I hit the ends of the incoming with the wire nuts. I pop them up in there so they're terminated, and you know, there's no issue whatsoever on that. And I remove this so it's not even here. You know, because during the inspections are done during the daytime, not the dark of night. So, you know, my electrical work is in the dark of night, but not the inspections. So this is all secure. It's looking good. All that remains to do is to get the other end done here on the other side down there, and we should be good to go. Conclude operation disconnect. So we've been on a good roll today. We've got the female side done there. from the circuit, from the power panel, from the panel on the outside, the panel drop area to the service panel to here. All we have to do is swap out the wrong plugs we got over there for the right termination on this side for the still side. We've got our quick disconnects done up here, so when the inspector Dick comes, all we got to do is just boop, blow off these wire nuts, re-terminate the end on this side and stuff them up there, and then he says, oh, that's all ready to go for the light hookup. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's, I'm hoping that's what Inspector Dick will say when he comes in. In moving some stuff around last week, I saw I still had some outlets that still did not have outlet covers on them, so I want to do that now. Got one there. I got a GFI circuit in here that I've got to get the cover on, and I have the bathroom switch plate in here that I want to put a cover on, and everything should really be covered. I might have to put on one more. I think I might have one under here. Yeah, and I do, and I just can't reach that one right now with all the barrels and stuff, but you can rest assured before any inspection's done that that will be covered. Okay, so let me get on that, and that should bring things to a close today. Getting a little warm in here now, but the mission has been accomplished. It's about 2 o'clock. We got all the covers on the outlets except the very last one under there, which I can't really get to. Got them all covered up. Got our GFI outlet plate on. We got our switch plates over here for bathroom lights and fan and everything. So we're getting ever closer to the time that I hope I can spring loose a building permit here. And then in pretty short order, the guy will come over to inspect. And hopefully that should be it. Well, that concludes today's program over here. And we got a lot done today in the shine check. Thanks for being along today, and it's just another glorious day on the Rancho. Thank you.